Hey guys, today I'm heading to the north part of Koh Chang known as Klong Son, but before that I'm making a quick stop at the very north end of Klong Prao Beach. We've already explored Klong Prao before, but I've never checked out this northern tip, also called Chai Chet Beach, after the resort located at the very end of this area. I walked through Coconut Beach Resort to access the beach and had a little look around, but the most interesting spot was right at the end, the Chai Chet Resort, which had a nice little bay all for itself.
So since I'm already here, I stopped quickly to have a look. And this looks very nice area, very calm water in here. There is quite a lot of green as well, not just the sand. Quite nice place, this Chai Chet area on the north. So they have a little river here with some nice launching spot, which would be perfect if they will let me use it, because there is quite a few islands in the behind that I would like to get to. So I'm right at the end on this green patch in here, and it's no more beach, it's just a little bit of rocks. So I'm gonna check the Chai Chet Resort and then we'll go back to the road and we can carry on.
This resort, however, wasn't as relaxed as the previous one, and I could not freely roam around. Most of the grounds were strictly for guests, so I only managed to check out the reception area. Still, it looked lovely. Room starts around 1100 baht for a hillside room and go up to 3000 baht for the premium option right on the tip of the bay facing the beach. Since I could not explore further, I walked back along the access road where I came across a small fishing community by the river just behind the resort. After that, I returned to the beach and took a walk south, passing one resort after another along a beautiful stretch of sand.
So I had a little walk down to the beach, and most of the resorts are under renovation, as you can see. So everybody just doing some work renovating. So that's the north part of the Klong Prao, also known as a Chai Chet Beach. And now we continue to the next one. Alright guys, I have arrived to Klong Son Village. It's a local village at the north of the island. It's an area that everybody will pass through, but very few will actually stop and explore, as there isn't really that much. It's a little local village where mostly locals live, and there isn't anything that much touristy except one beach, and there is one bay, Klong Son Bay, which is quite nice, and I'm going to have a look right now. So as you can see, there is a lot of villas behind me. So this whole area, this whole bay where I am right now, well, this whole beach behind and the land behind that belongs to a land developer who purchased all of that, and it's just building villas behind. It's still ongoing. That land is still empty behind me. But there is already 3 rows of villas built in this area, and they are all for sale or rent. So there is a very nice beach in here, very wide open beach, this Klong Son area. And I'm just gonna have a little walk. So this beach is public, you can come here if you just follow the Blue Haven sign when you enter the Klong Son Village. It's a gated area, so yeah, there is a security in the front, but he will just open the gate for you as you pass, and you can come here. There is a beach club at the front as well. So let's explore this place a little bit and see what we can find in here.
This part of the bay has a very different atmosphere, much more posh and fancy feel. It's a big contrast to not only the rest of the village, but honestly to most of Koh Chang. It almost feels like a completely different island. In the middle of the bay you will find a few smaller resorts, but the other side is dominated by Ayapura, one of Koh Chang's oldest luxury resorts, open since 2001. It doesn't have any natural beaches, only a few man-made sandy corners where guests can relax during the day. Rooms here are surprisingly affordable, with prices starting from 1300 baht per night around this time of year.
So at the end of the villas there is a beach club that you can come and enjoy. There is a quite nice pool, quite deep, 1.8 meter deep actually, quite large. And on the other side where I'm heading now, there is a pebble beach, not the greatest, but you can see the mainland from here and the ferry moving up and down. There is also a pier in the distance, and there are the other two little beaches. I think it's called Half Moon. Okay, since I'm already here, let's have a look at the pier. Seems to be somebody fishing in there. Okay, made it on the end of the pier. Only two guys fishing here, nothing else. Nice and peaceful in here. And since I'm already here, why not check the Coral Cove? Should be like little beach and a resort. I can see some guys fishing in there, so maybe we can check it out. There is also this pretty cool ramp. This looks perfect for launching a little kayak. There is a little sign, says restricted area, Royal Thai Navy, but I think that's the hill, not the road. Okay, we made it to the beach. This looks very nice, very private. Oh, I see the resort now. Just like one big building. We'll go check that as well. But first, let's have a look at the beach. You can hear the guys fishing behind me. So very small. So that's the beach, small and private. And there is the resort behind. I don't think there will be anybody in there. Yeah, the resort looks closed. I think when I looked on the Google Maps and seen the price, it's a bit ridiculous. I think it was like overpriced for no reason. It was like 20,000 baht for a night. Which didn't seem right for this kind of accommodation. But the area looks very nice.
It's because it's not a resort, it's a very spacious 6-bedroom villa.
Coral Cove, beachfront villa, hotel managed by Peninsula Beach Resort.
That explains the high price, but when you realize this massive villa can fit up to 12 adults, it suddenly doesn't seem so overpriced anymore.
No waves whatsoever. This would be perfect for swimming as well. So that's the Coral Cove. Probably open only during the high season. And there is one more building in here. I'm not sure if that's the part of the Coral Cove or is it like somebody's private house. But since we are already here, why not check it out as well? There's another of these Thai Navy signs, so I think it's just a hill. So yeah, we're definitely not going hiking in there. That looks like somebody's private house. Pretty nice, nobody at the end, very, very private.
If you are not a fan of crowds or just want some peace and quiet, you build a house like this, tucked away from everyone, but still close enough to the village.
And that's pretty much everything from the Klong Son Bay. The only thing I could go check maybe is the two little beaches in here. And yeah, then we can go to the town.
This beach wasn't anything particularly special, but since it was on my way back to the car, I made a quick stop to check it out.
Looks like that's it. Just this tiny little beach. Oh, there seems to be one more behind this one.
And this one was actually quite nice and had a couple of villas on it as well. It's called Half Moon Beach and it's the last beach on this side of the bay.
More villas for rent. For rent by owner, 4-bedroom, Dutch English. So it looks like most of them are privately owned, and when they are not here, they are just renting it out. This doesn't seem like a bad spot to own a villa.
Alright guys, I think I've covered pretty much all of Klong Son Bay today. Even though the weather wasn't perfect and this place really needs a bit of sun to shine, it was still a nice afternoon out. On the way back, I stopped in the center of the village to grab some dinner, and honestly, this might be the best place on the whole island for food shopping. Not only there are tons of food vendors all in one spot, but the prices are super local as well, not inflated like on the White Sand Beach. Plus you've got all the big supermarkets here, CJ, Lotus, 7 and Big C. And because Thais aren't exactly the target market for microwavable pad krapao, you can often score them discounted in the evenings. So if you are on a tight budget, this is the place to eat cheap. And with that, I will wrap up the video here. Next time we are heading inland to explore not 1, not 2, but 3 waterfalls, including one that is so secret that almost nobody even knows about it, and I had to chop my way through the jungle to even get there, despite having a huge man-made bull ride in front of it. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new here, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye!